Bro, thank you for choosing this video. Welcome back to this channel, a haven for Chelsea news updates. So find a comfortable seat and grab a drink, because this time I'm presenting 10 stories about Chelsea off the pitch that you probably didn't know. I hope to reach 300 likes. By liking this video, I'm even more motivated to provide as much news as possible and as interesting as possible for you. And finally, please comment where you're from. I'd love to know which countries are watching this video.
Chelsea is moving quickly again, and big news is starting to emerge. Reports suggest that Xabi Alonso is a strong candidate to replace the recently dismissed Liam Rosenior. This situation has developed rapidly following a poor run in the Premier League, where Chelsea failed to score in 5 consecutive matches. The club reportedly doesn't want to repeat the same mistakes in selecting a manager, so the selection process is now much more careful. According to sources, Alonso is considered the ideal figure. He brings a modern, structured, and aggressive playing philosophy, something that is considered a good fit for Chelsea's current young squad. Although he faced pressure while managing Real Madrid, his track record with Bayer Leverkusen demonstrates his capacity as a top coach. Meanwhile, Andoni Iraola's name is also still on the radar. However, interest in Alonso is said to be growing, particularly due to his vision for building a long-term project. Currently, Callum McFarlane remains in charge as interim manager. However, management clearly doesn't want to be left in limbo for too long. If an agreement is reached, it will be more than just a change of manager. This signals the beginning of a new phase at Stamford Bridge, one that demands identity, stability, and a clear direction. The question now is Alonso truly the man to restore Chelsea to glory? Mykhailo Mudryk's situation has become one of the most confusing at Chelsea this season. Reportedly, the Ukrainian winger was officially banned for 4 years after testing positive for a banned substance in a routine test in 2024. Since then, he has been immediately removed from the first-team squad and has not played since. However, to complicate matters further, according to sources, Mudryk has vehemently denied the allegations. He claimed to be totally shocked and insisted he never intentionally consumed a banned substance. The case is now before the International Court of Sport, with an appeal process still ongoing with no set hearing date. Meanwhile, Chelsea has taken an unusual step. The club reportedly went ahead with renewing Mudryk's contract, a decision that has sparked much speculation. Is this a form of tacit support, or simply a legal measure to avoid significant financial losses? Prior to this case, Mudryk's performance had not fully lived up to the expectations of his astronomical transfer fee. Despite his speed and immense potential, his consistency on the pitch remains questionable. Now, Chelsea seems to have moved on without him, focused on achieving this season's goals and rebuilding the team. Meanwhile, Mudryk's future is increasingly uncertain. So, this isn't just about law or football, but about a career at a crossroads. Will Mudryk rise up and prove himself, or is this the end of his great journey at Stamford Bridge? Major movement is beginning to be felt in the transfer market. Manchester United has reportedly identified a new target, while Chelsea is focused on securing one of their most important assets, Enzo Fernandez. According to sources, Chelsea is scheduled to hold new contract talks with Enzo in the near future. This move demonstrates the midfielder's importance to the club's long-term project. Despite the team's fluctuating performances, Enzo remains considered a cornerstone of the club's future. However, the situation is not that simple. Interest from other clubs, including Manchester United, is starting to add pressure. Meanwhile, Manchester United itself is also actively compiling a list of new targets, indicating that competition in the transfer market will intensify. With numerous negotiations underway, the direction of Chelsea's project is beginning to emerge. Squad stability is a top priority, but amidst the immense pressure and temptation from rivals, can Chelsea truly retain Enzo as the centerpiece of their future? Chelsea are reportedly ready to make a major splash in the summer transfer window. Their primary focus is now on striker Julian Alvarez, with a staggering offer of $102 million. According to sources, the Blues don't want to drag out negotiations. Unlike Barcelona, who are trying a phased payment scheme, Chelsea are prepared to make a full cash offer, the preferred option for Atletico Madrid. This strategy is considered to provide a significant advantage in the hunt for the striker. Performance-wise, Alvarez certainly deserves his high price tag. Last season, he scored 21 goals and provided 9 assists, demonstrating a sharp combination of finishing and creativity. In his prime, he's not only a goal scorer, but also a pressure machine well suited to the intensity of the Premier League. Chelsea themselves need a consistent figure up front. João Pedro's inconsistency has made the need for an elite striker even more pressing. Alvarez is seen as an instant solution to boost the team's performance. However, this move is not without risk. Without the certainty of Champions League football, such a large investment could be a major gamble. Furthermore, clubs like Arsenal and PSG are also ready to enter the competition at any time. Now the question is simple. Are Chelsea really ready to go all in for one player? Or is this just the beginning of a bigger, more surprising move? Chelsea have reportedly opened the door to releasing Nicholas Jackson in the upcoming summer transfer window. This decision comes after the striker fell out of favour and spent the season on loan. According to sources, the Blues have set a price tag of around £60 million for any club serious about securing the Senegalese striker's services. This figure reflects the club's confidence in Jackson's market value, despite his relatively consistent performances for Bayern Munich, with consistent contributions of goals and assists. This situation is interesting because several clubs, including Aston Villa and Newcastle United, were previously reported to be interested in the player. However, to date, there has been no concrete approach that has led to a deal. Meanwhile, Jackson himself is reportedly more open to seeking a new challenge outside of England, although he hasn't completely ruled out the possibility of staying in the Premier League, provided he is guaranteed regular playing time. Chelsea appear to be restructuring their attack, and the decision regarding Jackson could be part of that major move. The question now is, will any club be prepared to meet that high price? Or will Chelsea have to lower their expectations? Chelsea is once again facing the prospect of an emotional reunion with Frank Lampard. Reportedly, Lampard's chances of returning to Stamford Bridge could improve if the club successfully signs Anthony Gordon from Newcastle United. The winger is said to be a prime target to strengthen the Blues' left-hand side of attack. According to sources, Chelsea is ready to consider a major move worth up to £80 million. Gordon is considered a proven Premier League player, something Chelsea's young squad desperately needs. This situation is even more intriguing because Lampard previously worked with Gordon during his time in charge of Everton. This close relationship is believed to be key in the legend's decision if a return offer does come. On the other hand, Chelsea is experiencing serious problems on the left wing. The inconsistent performances of existing players have made the need for someone like Gordon even more pressing. Although Lampard has played down speculation, the reality on the ground could change everything. Moreover, he recently proved his worth by leading his team to promotion to the Premier League. If this transfer does happen, it won't just be about a new player. It could be the beginning of an old story coming back to life. So, is it time for Lampard to come home and get Chelsea back to winning ways? Chelsea has again received unfavourable signals in its hunt for a new manager. Reports suggest that Fabregas, once a strong candidate, is actually more interested in managing Arsenal than returning to Chelsea. This news immediately raised major questions among Blues fans. According to sources, although there has been no official confirmation, Fabregas's long-term career path is reportedly leaning towards Arsenal, a club that also played a crucial role in his playing career. This makes Chelsea's chances of securing his services even slimmer. However, Fabregas's profile is considered a perfect fit. He successfully led Como to promotion to Serie A and is now competing in the top flight. His playing philosophy is clear, the team's progress is visible, and he is known as a coach capable of building projects from scratch. However, the situation at Stamford Bridge is a crucial factor. Management instability, rapid changes of managers, and high pressure are said to be making many young coaches reconsider. Chelsea currently needs not only a coach, but also a clear direction. Fabregas himself even emphasized that his full focus remains on Como, shutting down any speculation in the near future. Now, Chelsea is back to square one in their search. The question is, if even the legend himself is hesitant, who is truly ready to take this huge risk?